What is up, my homies and homettes? So I actually contracted tier 3 simp. So, I was in the hospital for a little bit getting that sorted out. That's why I was a little late uploading this. But, today we have a little boy that lives in the UK. And basically, he only eats, like, biscuits, which I guess are, like, crackers, or... They look like really thick crackers from what I can see. And he, like, only eats them, primarily. But it's basically about this girl that goes around and she, like, helps people with their kids or whatever. And it's kind of irritating. But, I mean, without further ado, let's get into this shit.
Jo has dealt with just about every sort of problem a parent can face. But even by her standards, the challenge she's facing today is highly unusual. What child doesn't like a biscuit? But 9-year-old Max's diet is almost exclusively custard creams.
From age about 6-7 months, Max started eating custard creams, and it's just continued from there. That is the main part of his diet.
Brother John and sister Willow have no problem with their eating, but all efforts at breaking Max's biscuit habit have met with abject failure.
I mean, it does seem the most obvious thing to do is to take all the biscuits out. We tried that, and I think it lasted about a week, and Max still wouldn't eat. He went more or less the full week with nothing. In the end, they said, well, we'll just give him back his biscuits.
Alright, so he hasn't eaten for a week at that point. I'm not sure if it's just my fat ass or what, but basically I cannot go a day without eating. Like, it's extremely difficult for me. I really don't know why. I'm not sure how this little boy is going a week without eating. And more importantly, how he survives so long on only eating basically carbs. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, I understand that she does need to get her son, like, checked out, but I wouldn't get like a mom guru. I'd probably get a therapist at that point. I don't know. Just me. I might be retarded. I probably am retarded. But, whatever.
A bit of that?
No.
Just a tiny bit?
No.
Why not?
I don't like it.
Max has never had a hot meal. He's 9 years old.
Just my tummy disagreeing with it, like telling my head I don't like it.
This kid has never eaten a hot meal in 9 years of life, and that is absolutely ridiculous, but that's not why I stopped the video. It'd be kind of a low-hanging fruit to hit this kid for his teeth, but I'm kind of a cuck anyway, so I mean, I see why he only eats biscuits, because that's probably the only thing those little chompers can chew.
I think he's a fear of food. If his brother or sister will sit next to Max, and if they've got food themselves, he will get up and move. He doesn't want to be near it. But Max, what are you doing?
I'm trying to, go into bed and pretend to be asleep.
Concentration levels are quite low. He easily gets distracted and get quite tired, halfway through the day.
I can't even get up.
Even on his fortnightly visits to his dad's, the custard creams have to go too. After 9 years on this restricted diet, Mum Jo knows things have got to change.
We need Jo just to help us because it's affecting everything. It's affecting his health and it's affecting his school life. And we just don't know where else to turn anymore.
There's an extreme situation going on right now. I'm moving swiftly to a mum who has a child who's 9 years old, who's gagging, he's anxious about eating, and he's basically starving himself, and he's only eating custard creams.
Max, nice to meet you. Do you know why I'm here? I'm here to help us all. What difficulties have we got right now that we need a little bit of help with?
I'm eating.
You're eating, okay, and is that something you want to improve and you want to change?
Yeah.
You do, good.
I have a lot of respect for this kid. The fact that he actually wants to, fix his habits is really mature for a kid his age, because, I mean, there's still some habits that I have that I'm just, too lazy to fix at this point. I'm just whatever. So, I mean, for him to, step up and say that he's willing to and wanting to change his habit of only eating biscuits is, it's pretty mature for his age.
So we'll all get busy working out ways on how to improve that. How long has this been going on?
The whole food thing has been there from the weaning age.
Yeah.
Looking from the outside at the situation, you sort of say, take everything, all the biscuits, don't have them in the house.
Yeah.
And then he's going to get so hungry that he is going to eat something.
So you did that?
So we did that.
How long did it go?
I don't think it was quite the 7 days, but it got to a point where he was just lying on the sofa.
Yeah.
He just didn't have any energy. And he was sort of sleeping a lot. And in the end, put him back on what he has.
Okay, what was the fear?
If he just doesn't eat, that he's just going to, I suppose, worst case scenario, that's it.
Well, let's use the word die. That's what you're fearful of. Nobody really wants to say it, but you're fearful that if he doesn't eat, he's going to starve and die.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, we're not going to do what you did with the whole starving thing and taking away. We're not going to do that.
Right.
Okay? So you're not going to be in that position. But mentally, I need you to know that you're going to do what it takes. That's the difference between us breaking this cycle, okay, and not.
For some really weird reason, I just really want to slap the absolute shit out of this nanny lady because she just seems so cocky, like she knows everything, which, I mean, I guess maybe she does. I'd love to see her credentials here. But, I mean, I don't feel like she has the moral high ground. I bet one of her kids is a murderer and the other one's a crack addict. But, I mean, I guess supposedly she's helped other kids, but, you know, TV.
So it's your strength that we need more than anything.
I'm ready to do that.
Yeah.
I can do
Does that make sense
it
to
does.
you?
Yeah, because it's
You
gone
know?
too far. Yeah.
Pen and paper, we're just gonna write down some stuff, you and I.
Joe wants to know what Max thinks about food.
What do you eat the most of during the day?
Custard cream.
Custard creams, okay. Custard creams. What other foods do you eat?
Nice biscuits.
Sorry?
Nice biscuit.
Nice biscuits.
And I had an Easter egg.
You had an Easter egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate.
A chocolate Easter egg. So you love chocolate, do you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Potato.
You've had potato. Right, okay.
But I didn't like it.
But you didn't like it. But did you swallow it?
Whoa, you dirty, dirty lady, asking little British boys about swallowing? That's my job. You lay off of him. I'm coming over with the van, get him ready outside in 3 minutes flat.
Yes.
You did, okay.
And I chewed it.
And you chewed it, good boy.
Grapes?
Grapes?
I tried grape.
Oh, you tried a grape?
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
But you didn't like it. How much did you eat of it? And okay, pear. Okay, so we've got pear.
A bit like it, but it tastes a bit weird.
It tastes a bit weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Now cheese. Have you tried cheese?
A small bit of it, but I didn't like it.
Now, breathing. Have you tried breathing? I did once, but I didn't like it. Have you tried walking? Have you walked before? I tried it once or twice, but not a big fan. Did not like it. No. Like, he just goes through a list of things that he's tried to eat, I should say, and he just says, nah, I didn't like it. So, like, what's the point of her listing all these things out if he's not going to eat any of it anyway?
Joe knows what she has to do next.
Blimey, girl, you've got some biscuits in here. Right, what's this all about? This here? Look, you've got so much of it.
But it's more than Max can bear.
What are you doing?
Well, we're just taking these and putting them in here because we don't need them. There's too many of them. Right, and we've got left some all of that there so we can have that when we want them.
The face that this kid just gave when they were throwing away his biscuits literally looked like someone took his goldfish, swirled it around the toilet, and then ate it in front of him. Like, he looks so depressed. They are biscuits, my guy. Like, I don't think there's any food that I like that much to the point where I'd make that face if someone was throwing it away.
Right? Too much.
Well, I just need this bag.
Oh, you got it there, love? Look, you got it there.
Spare bag.
No, we don't need a spare bag. So we don't need all of it. That's too much food. So we can put these in here and put the custard creams in there. So I'm going to put these biscuits in the car because they're not necessary. I mean, you know, they have become Mum's crutch and, you know, it makes it a lot harder for her when you've got these in the house. So let's just get rid of them.
Oh my god, that beautiful transition. Oh, so good, so clean, so absolutely beautiful. But, I mean, I guess that's gonna end up the video. It's gonna wrap it up. It goes into basically where she goes into this mall and starts talking to a bunch of people in the mall about their kids. And I mean, the video is 40 minutes long, so if you want me to go back in, you know, there's a little girl that gets bullied for about being fat, and then she gets really mad, which is pretty interesting. So, I mean, if you want me to go back to this video and do a little more on it, I would not mind it. Drop it in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time and try to contract tier 2 simps like me.